There is no...
I got carried. Suffocate! I got carried. Picked.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Finally, Could the fairy... It's my lucky day!
Witness the power of Gua. No, I see everything.
Verdict is... Finally, Could the fairy...
Another test subject. That
Everyone hold hands.
That tingle?
I see everything.
Picked the wrong test subject.
There is no...
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Torn to oblivion. Nice and illusion shattered.
Another test subject. Freeze!
Into the wind. Time to go.
I got carried.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Hey! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Time for retribution.
Another test subject.
Try.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Rain outlines your fate. Everyone hold hands. Hold the line.
Try. Verdict is...
There is no... Let's light it up! I'm going in! Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds...
Torn to oblivion! Hey!
Pay your dues.
The Temple of Wisdom! Allow me! Witness the power!
Time for retribution.
No escape. Leaving so soon.
Know my sword! Rain outlines your... Hold the line! This way, Period.
No escape.
Burn.
You can bully.
One with nature.
Allow me. My apologies. Everybody stand! You're toast! No turning back!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Shake your hand! Hold the line! Whirling snow!
Time to go. Into the wind.
My apologies! Yeah! Think you can bully me? Scratch that!
The wind knows me.
Rust and reaping! Whirling snow!
There is no it!
Off we go! Adventure time!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Get them! Let's light it up!
There is no escape!
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line! Sakura swirl!
Illusion shattered.
I'm going in! Eat this!
Glory to the Shogun! Inazuma shines eternal! with nature.
Think you can hold? Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. I mean, everybody stand. Hey,
Yeah, za. Here.
hold the line. Take flight. Coming to art. Sumetsu. My apologies. Take flight.
Into the wind.
Rust and Reeve. My apologies. Whirling. Absorption test. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Race you. Swirl. Mark shift. Let's light it up. My
The wind knows me. Falling leaves. Adorn.
Embrace the ice.
Into the wind.
Get out of here. Take flight. Allow me. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Another test subject.
Stand clear. Where are you? I'm going in.
You're mine.
Mercy.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
This body belongs to ice.
No time to lose.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Another test subject. Try.
Out of the frying pan.
That tingle. Fry.
Teamwork is toast. Animal hypostasis emulation.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Test subject.
Animal test 6308. Absorption. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Mercy. Enhanced animal module 75.
Riptide. No time to...
everything. Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this. By royal
Can't see? Oh, one thing after a Let's nip that in the bud.
Everyone hold hands. Shadow Raven, Blood Knight.
One with the force. Keep up.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Lightning Terrified. Oz
Can't see?
Committed to memory. I summon. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this. My royal
And Shroud, I'll uproot you!
As you wish, Mainfroid.
lightning sheriff. Share my knowledge.
One with the... Let's nip that in the bud.
Oz reveal. Hey,
Can't see? I hear everything.
make yourselves at home. Midnight Phantom, out of my way. This way, Kurt.
One with the force. Shine down, wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. You're toast.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Boba,
Wind strike. Clouds high. The bird.
everybody stand. Hey,
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'm here. Pew pew.
One with nature.
Rust and Reven. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
The wind knows me.
Take flight. Unthinkable.
Into the wind.
My apologies.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Allow me. Sakura swirl. There is no escape! Teamwork is just your toast! Storm the front! Now you shall perish! Let's light it up! Strike! Illusion shattered! Everybody stand! Eat this! No turning back! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Nice and spicy! Quiver! Illusion shattered! I'm going in! Hey-ya! Glory to the Shogun! Now you shall perish!
Your journey ends
Some
here.
target practice.
Into the wind. Your
Take flight. Kamisato arm.
sacrifice is ready.
One with nature. Into the wind.
Let's move out. Rust and reboot. Whirling snow. Take flight.
Goodbye. Can't feel
You
nothing
can
like
bully
we're
me.
told.
Shake your
Dance
hands.
with me. Fallen leaves.
Allow me. Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
Think fast. The eternal oasis at long last.
Your
Fine.
journey
Some
ends.
target practice.
Lord of
Spread your wings and raise a storm.
Sacrifice is ready.
Rust and reboot.
Where do you think you're
Take
going?
flight. Embrace the ice.
One with nature.
Gold.
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
For the eternal
Into the wind.
oasis. As one with wind and clouds.
Won't you? Allow me! My apologies! Sakura swirl! Yeah! Yeah!
Bloom as the flowers in
Take flight! At least you were here to watch. There is no escape! Strike! Quiver! Shine down! There is no escape! Shine down! You're toast! Everybody stand! No turning back! Torn to oblivion! Insolent! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Shine down! Let's light it up! There is no escape! Shine down! Going in! Eat this! Storm the front! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Boba, get... Flash! Illusion shout! Let's light it up! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Everybody stand! No turning back! Now you shall perish!
One with nature.
Hold the line! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! My
Into the wind. Clouds high. The bird.
Rest and reboot! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Take flight! I will not stand for this! Hold the line! Whirling snow! Illusion shattered! Ha!
Booba, get them!
Ha! Ha! Shine down!
Going in! Eat this!
Glory to the Shogun! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Teamwork is great! No turning back! Now you shall perish! Ha!
I'm going in!
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
You're toast!
Glory to the Shogun! Ha!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf.
Let's go! Look at you! Boost! Absorption test! Animal hypostasis emulation! Allow me!
Take flight! Kamisato art! Selective! Whirling snow!
Animal test 6308! Absorption test! Swirl! Mark 2! Rest and Reben!
Embrace the ice!
Sayonara special! Animal test 6308! Stand clear! Animal hypostasis and hold the line!
My apologies! There is no...
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Now you shall perish! Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Boba, get them!
There is no escape!
It's fine.
I'm going in!
You're toast!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Time to go. One with nature.
There is no escape! Let's light it up! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Your journey ends.
Some target practice.
Lord of Sand, your
Absorption
sacrifice is ready.
Enhanced
Where do you
animal
think
muscle.
you're going?
Allow me!
Whirling snow! Coming to art! Surrender!
Keep it pulling! Animal test 6308. Let's move out. Rust and Reeve.
Take flight!
So rude!
You think you're going?
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Hold the line!
Whirling snow!
Your coming was
Dance
with me.
Swirl, Mark
Toad.
2. Absorption test.
The show's only just begun.
Take flight. Embrace the
for the
ice.
eternal oasis.
Your journey
Some
ends.
target practice.
Lord of Sand,
Embrace
your
the storm!
sacrifice is ready.
Stand clear.
Where do you think you're
Rust and Reeve.
Whirling snow! Coming to art! Surrender! Take flight!
The golden flood.
Shaken and absorption test. Animal test 6308. Allow me.
My apologies! Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Your
But
coming
we'll
was
meet again.
Special.
Dance with me!
For the eternal
Stand clear.
oasis.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Be a good audience, won't you?
Hold the line. Embrace the ice.
Whirling snow! At least, you were here to watch. Let's light it up! escape!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand!
Eat this!
Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
Time to go.
Now you shall perish!
Clouds high.
I'm going in! Inazuma shines eternal!
Your journey ends
some target
here,
practice.
Lord of
Spread your
Sand.
wings and raise
Your
a storm!
sacrifice is
You,
ready.
Boo down!
Where do you
Animal
think
test 60
you're
feet away. Allow me!
Take flight!
Coming to art! Surrender! Unthinkable!
Your journey ends
Target
here,
practice.
Lord of
Spread
Sand.
your wings and
Your
raise a storm!
sacrifice is ready.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Where do you think you're
My
going?
toes! Embrace the ice!
Take flight!
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
Swirl, Mark 2, animal test.
Be a good
Hold the
audience.
line. Sakura swirl.
Take flight! The curtain.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Illusion shattered! Ha! Shine down! Wind strike! There is no escape!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Wind strike!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
As one with wind and cloud! Wind strike!
Teamwork is eat this! Inazuma shines eternal!
Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail? That stretch feels good. Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail? Sketch! Look at you! Animal hypostasis! Thrust and Reba!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Yeah! Whirling snow!
Think you can bully? Absorption test!
Take flight! My apologies!
Shake and stir! Can't handle your drink! Stand clear! Swirl! Rock! Hold the line!
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Take flight!
Absorption test! Okay, shit! Look at you! Animal hypostasis emulation! Rest and Reba!
My apologies! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Take flight!
Fallen leaves.
Adorn! Everybody stand! No turning back!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shot!
Quiver! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
The thunder falls.
Can't handle you. Swirl, Mark 2, Animal, Rusty, Reaping.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Yeah! Diana! Stand clear. Animal test 60. Hold the line.
My apologies! Kami-sato out! Sometsu! Take flight!
Stand clear. A brash maneuver. Covenants of the deep. Allow me. Peace.
My apologies!
Illusion shot!
Going in! Glory to the Shogun!
Torn to oblivion!
Time to go. Wind strike.
Flash!
Shine down!
Cloud time. The birds call.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Storm the front!
Illusion shattered! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no
Wind strike.
Strike!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Let's light it up!
Wind strike.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Adventure time!
Insolent! There is no escape!
Wind strategy.
Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Shine down.
Wind strategy.
Inazuma shines eternal. Off we go. There is no... Flash! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Your journey ends
Some target
here,
practice.
Lord of Sand.
Wings and rain storm!
Sacrifice is
Get
ready.
out of here. Animal hype was less than
Where do you think you're going? Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
Your journey ends
Some target
here,
practice.
Lord of Sand.
wings and
Your
raise a storm!
sacrifice is ready.
Diana! Enhanced animal module 75.
Where do you think you're going? Kamisato art! Sumetsu! My
Pew pew!
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
We're the eternal oasis.
Get out of here. Absorption test.
Be a good audience, won't you?
Hold the line.
Take flight! Sakura swirl! Unthinkable!
At long last.
Your journey ends
Target
here,
practice.
Lord of Sand.
Allow me.
Storm!
Embrace the ice.
Where do you think you're going? My apologies!
Hold the line.
Whirling snow! My apologies!
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me!
We're the eternal oasis.
The show is
Allow
on.
me.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
The eternal oasis at long last.
There is no escape!
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
Teamwork is no turning back! Inazuma shines eternal! Let's light it up!
Wind strike!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shine!
As one with wind and cloud, wind strike!
Storm the front! Torn to oblivion! Ben!
Your journey ends.
Target tactic.
Lord of Sand.
Overline!
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Take flight!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Dance with me!
For the eternal
Animal
oasis!
hypostasis emulation. Rest and breathe.
Kamisato art! Silencer!
Good audio.
Whirling snow!
Not done yet.
There is no escape! Flash!
One with nature.
Illusion shattered!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Going in! No turning back! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no... Let's light it up! Strike! Shine!
Illusion shattered!
Shine depth ring cutter. Everybody stand.
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Teamwork is your toast. Witness the power.
Torn to oblivion!
There is no escape. Let's light it up. Rain outlines your fate.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Out of the frying pan!
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. And I'm going in.
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion!
Boba, get them!
Now you shall perish!
Rain outline.
Can't handle your drink. Hold the line.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. My apologies. Unthinkable. So with whirling snow.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Rest and rebuild. I'm a rock.
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Wind strike!
Whirling snow. Take flight. done. Everybody stand. Target practice. Cast your wings and rain the storm.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Where do you think you're going? There is no escape. Let's light it up.
Nice and spicy.
No, my sword.
Illusion shattered!
Witness the power of good. Let's light it up.
Torn to oblivion! Transcend all constraints.
Where do you think you're going?
Your coming was shine told.
Dance with Teamwork is great. The show's only just begun. There is
Your
no
journey ends here,
Everybody
Lord of
stand
Sand.
with your
Your sacrifice is ready.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
Get them!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Your coming was foretold!
Dance with me. Rain cutter. Go in.
Be a good audience, won't you? There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
I'm not done yet. At least you were here to watch. The eternal oasis at long last.
Think you can bully me?
Whirling snow.
Wind strike.
My apologies. Whirling snow.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Allow me. Diana!
Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Wind strike.
Shake and stir. Oh,
Whirling snow. Take flight.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
rest and reap.
Embrace the ice.
Can't handle your drink.
Whirling snow.
Illusion.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Eat this!
Teamwork is witness the power of good.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Body and mouth.
There is no escape. Illusion shattered.
Everybody stand.
You're toast!
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Torn to oblivion!
Let's light it up! Booba, get them! Let's light it up!
Shine!
Teamwork is trick! Eat this! Witness the power of good!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion!
Everybody stand! Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Now you shall perish!
I'm a relic! Allow me! Take flight! Think you can bully me? My apologies!
Wind strike!
Whirling snow! Coming Art! Sylvancer! Take flight! Where'd that come from? Go!
Wind strike!
My apologies! Whirling snow! Yeah! Go, go! Can't handle you! Billowing surge! Sakura swirl! Take flight! Yeah! Yeah!
remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her. So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with it. But never mind that. What brings you—
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were— Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry,
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going-away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita? Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru. After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must— Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely— Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we— What do you think? Good idea! Nahita gave— Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the— So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for us. I was expecting a sudden plot twist.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't...
Hi. We're travelers, new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask.
Play? Oh, no. we're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a...
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it in the word...
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? In what you see in reality may also... Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more...
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's...
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind them. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, but wait. I almost forgot to ask you a question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest...
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak... In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she...
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs.
That's right. After all...
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some...
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon, but who knows how long making an appointment will... Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there.
Huh? I'm fine.
Oh, okay then.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my trouble. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now he would skip and jump, tossing sand in the... But now, the water is... It won't...
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually...
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at...
Seems you were right, Paimon. We...
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water...
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in... Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of... Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each...
Did all the introductions earlier not...
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not...
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have.
Oh, all right then. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the...
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. Please, follow me.
Just sharpen my spear.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be, of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly be... I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydra.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, Miss Hydro...
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the... You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know...
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcome...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler?
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Oh, of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came...
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. You may consider this my reward to all of you.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid? Might I
What are you trying to do, Traveler? Provoking a god in front of her...
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw... Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to...
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting it.
You see. Then, as the god...
Right.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's...
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely. Now,
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a fly.
You tell her, Linny! Finally, someone who's not crazy.
great
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of... So, with such an audience gathered here,
ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
there. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the travel...
You call that magic?
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see...
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god, but when there are but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House.
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be...
I just know it will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Font.
But isn't the Opera House where...
When there are no public trials being held, and speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your... This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute...
Huh? going to use it for?
About that... I'm not sure exactly when it began. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then...
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with...
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas, and others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family... We hope that at least the people... As a magical item, these
Oh! Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day!
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give the...
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone... Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I get... Thanks. Please, also thank the magician. But where would I move to? Snezhnaya? Liu?
What's this? So you also believe...
What? You mean...
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another. The story says that people, as time wore on, people desired to live on land. And so, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't...
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved in... What do you think? Pretty interesting.
Crumble!
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the life is all about...
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that... If I start moving, that means I've already given... I really can't imagine what it would be like if things...
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right...
Is there anything else you need to...
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out in a...
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look...
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Water jet!
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the opera.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should...
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the opera house? Good. Paimon wants a tour of...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong?
She's obviously... Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We watch her movement.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps you two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape. All right,
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah, what?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make...
No, that was all. Anyway, I should...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by...
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle.
Oh.
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact...
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen...
What a slippery little thief! Guess things turned...
All right.
This thing to go into the city? What an ingenious...
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel. It's pretty convenient, but...
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really... Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Huh? What?
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the Aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, that Paimon.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performance.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like... So, what have you been up to lately?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately.
You mean the serial disappearances of young...
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline... Oh! When that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials.
So, what is the serial disappearances?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappeared. But the scariest part is that to this day, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise...
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way—
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like...
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by...
Oh, I have an interview to get to. I should get going.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and...
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides—
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city...
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have...
Oh, they all just went out a moment.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Nice to meet you! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler! Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for—
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic—
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
That's our Fremine.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it—
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to— It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where— When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain would— Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or...
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain.
Are you—
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative.
No trouble at all! Don't worry!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite used—
Oh, no need!
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some—
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets! I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a disc, but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run.
Wow. So—
I can't say for sure, but—
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make—
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that—
Well, it's so— But basically, everything we usually use here in—
Huh? How can trials—
Well, Well, I'm not completely sure of when a trial is in session. The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that, but Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called mumusia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have them?
Yeah, but how do we know?
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debt? If Confreri of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first?
You're from Northland Bank. But...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot...
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you! Northland...
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with her, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't...
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezh...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever...
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child?
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait!
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself, but recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel...
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat technique. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. Because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me...
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned...
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my element. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never...
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling.
Oh, it sounds like...
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like... Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just...
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's...
Official champion
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court. They're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have... And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sent. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value...
So, do many people actually get out of their...
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a... Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like...
Oh, before I forget,
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come...
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever. Well, since we don't... Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along! Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never... So then it's here in fun. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in... Oh, sorry about that. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to... Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the
Quake! Crumble! Quake!
Whoa. Now this is fancy, huh? Looks like there's a lot of people.
Oh, Archon. Please,
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our...
I guess if there are, kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs and fun...
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing...
Lynette?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you.
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare...
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with...
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also...
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converge. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before...
Oh, right.
Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world!
I can tell, judging by how early, but you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect... The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seat.
Ooh, front row!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. These should be our seats. Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you.
Wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry, Paimon's got it.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be...
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny, then. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard, and as required by proper etiquette...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see me.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me.
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just... Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice...
Whoa! Sorry for being so...
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking it. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant... So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become...
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the...
All right. Please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start...
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not so. I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be...
Oh, good point. That's what...
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Yes, you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when—
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette, in which case, I have ample time to make all necessary— So, for my next trick, I will require— Please, if my assistants could— There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here. I'm sure many of our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. Now please.
Wow! Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by it selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, please, come forward. My assistant will take you I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully— You don't need to do anything if the magic is in—
Oh, okay.
All right. Like this. 60, 59, 50. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Come on, repeat after me. 60! That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right.
54, 53, why aren't you counting, Neverland?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about—
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought— 40!
Mr. Linney, are you all—
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong place.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't—
25! What's wrong, Mr. Linney?
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to—
Never mind the decorations.
No, that's unacceptable.
19!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be 10 seconds and change is—
10!
Almost there now.
8!
Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? Nope, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
What happened? Is this part of the— Mr. Linney, you're going to use—
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was—
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and—
Yes, that's right. If this—
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the— Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name— Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowl in the box, and after an initial search of the area, it appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearance.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about—
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the—
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are—
I just think that he— well—
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, that's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Linny. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I are, but with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better...
It wasn't a draw. She obviously...
I understand. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney? Very well. The trial... Linney and his troop are all potential suspects, and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just...
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be... Good to hear. Thank you. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have it. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate! As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them.
I think they look cute on you.
You have good taste, Lynette!
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to... But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to... since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well... I'm afraid that would involve some of our...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, but if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth, we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go...
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find it. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere... If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends?
Well, you can't...
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your... I know there's no such thing as magic. I've seen a lot of cases. And I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty... Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the...
whoever the murderer... Why would it be him? Whoever the murderer was... Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and provide... And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus, Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second-generation president.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to...
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of...
All merely trifling details. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my... Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too, but how did you...
Intuition, naturally. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive... But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And...
Sounds more like you just don't trust the high...
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can... All right, I've answered your question.
Wait a minute, did that answer...
Well, I say it does. But don't worry. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an
well...
And why would that be? See, Silver and Melus? I told...
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I, too, think that the Traveler's response, no matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, and if that can be done, boss...
All right, that's quite enough, Melus. Anyway, I like your answer. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence.
Wait! Since when did we become a...
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's You wish to save a friend from false accusations.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on...
I have nothing to add.
Oh.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Justice gave the... So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that... I doubt there was much up...
How can you be so...
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite... But still, I did not abandon my post. We Melazines are good at that sort...
So, it's safe to say the girl... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be...
I see that you're investigating the area. If you find any new and interesting...
We don't have too many thoughts.
Then why don't I tell you my...
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. So no one paid it much mind. But now that the
That makes sense.
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, and when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the
Wait, wasn't the noise we heard too loud for them?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true.
That does remind Paimon, though. So this is the rope that broke... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa. Look! This bit is... Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. So if a rope meant to hold something was made... Wait! Why would you write all this down?
Go ahead, have a look around.
Whoever the murder... This rope was obviously... Why would it be him? We all heard that noise, didn't we? The performance would not have...
The investigation team...
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the numbers?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further...
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some... In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case?
Linny's magic tricks were the stuff of legends. But the way he did this crime...
Look.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. But I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later. Lenny's still talking to the... I think someone...
The performance would not have been visible from where the doors...
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered primes. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the opera. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspect. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the feature.
Were the victims of...
That's how it seems to us, in any case.
Okay, then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the miss, it is of utmost importance that we get...
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be...
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as...
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem... Sorry. And these are my companions. Would you mind?
Oh, new helpers? I would be most...
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.